Hello and welcome, fellow gamers, to Oxygen Not Included, the new title by Klei Entertainment, responsible, among others, for much famous Don't Starve series. Yes, so we're gonna start this new gameplay series since the game has been released quite recently. It is still in development build, and although it is available on Steam, well, sort of, because if you go to the Steam page of Oxygen Not Included, you won't find a buy option over there. You can buy it via Steam, but you can do it only through forums, so I will leave the link in the video description down below. So without further ado, let's start. So what is the Oxygen Not Included? Well, it's some sort of space colony management simulation game where you deal with duplicants. Yes, they are not humans. The living creatures are not humans. They are duplicants. You just print them on your duplicant printer. It's like 3D living creature printer. Yeah, so you start off with 3 duplicants which have quite different attributes that do certain things, for example, digging, strength, creativity, cooking, and athletics, and so on and so on. Of course, those duplicants do have their own traits, like this guy is Night Owl, and he's a yokel. Unfortunately, he isn't the brightest star in the sky, cannot perform job research. And of course, there are additional attributes such as decor and stress response. So all to all, well, you can reshuffle them. You start off always with 3, so they do have a different stats. As you can see, this is mobile hands, which is really cool because this will add +5 to digging. This lady, oh, or is it a bird? Well, lady with the thingy on his head. He is a level 6 artist, and unfortunately he has a stress response of destructive. Of course, the decor expectations can vary from minus to +50, I believe, but we're not gonna go with that just yet. So let's do some shuffling and let's see whom will we get. Some duplicants are just full of it. Yeah. Okay, so I want to have Scared cat. Okay, interior decorator. Decorator expectation of 5. Athletics, digging, medicine, creativity. Although stress response destructive, well, that's quite awesome. He won't do any research, but yeah, grease monkey. Tickering +5. That's quite interesting, but I don't think I will be into that. Small bladders, so she will piss a lot, which is not good because we don't want to poison our colony. Gastrophobia. Cannot perform cooking, which isn't such a good thing. Amphibious yokel. We need somebody to do the research, at least at the beginning, so maybe not. Construction, medicine, digging, decor, expectation 25, but if she gets stressed, she will vomit. Okay, so that's cool. No problem. I think we're gonna go with this one as well. Diver's lungs. Okay, air consumption rate is minus 25 grams per second, which is really obvious, which is really cool because, well, this game, then its name, Oxygen Not Included. Yep, it's gonna be all about oxygen. Okay, so we can name our colony the scientific train wreck. Yeah, it's gonna be the scientific train wreck. I believe in that name because I do love science, and a train wreck. Yep, that's gonna be it. So let's start off. We are starting off in the middle of nowhere. Let's pause the game right away. Alert! Alert! Your crew has awakened miles beneath the surface of an unfamiliar terrestrial body. Oddly, they have no recollection of how they got here. It might be the best to start digging. Of course, we will do a shitloads of digging, but before we do, let's go through the menu over here. So as you can see, there is a time. Tab cycles through the tab, space pauses the time, which is really cool. There are some notifications in the left top corner. We have a digging, harvesting, prioritizing menu over here. with shortcuts that I need to learn. And here is on the bottom left corner the building menu. Of course we don't have anything just yet, but that is not going to be the problem. We will dig all the materials out when needed. Right, so over here we have overlays like oxygen overlay, because well, oxygen is quite important, and there are some generating rocks in this game, like this oxalite, which is really important. It will deplete over time, but this will provide us with oxygen, at least at the beginning. Of course, there are different gases as well, like chlorine, carbon dioxide, and so on, and they are represented by those things over here. Fortunately, we don't have anything, any dangerous gases over here, which is really cool, and I'm super happy about it. Right, power grid, we don't have any power. Temperature overlay, well, they don't want to be too warm, but still, it's gonna be cool. Light overlay, there is a light provided by this gate. Actually, this is not the gate, I think this is the printer, duplicate printer. Liquid plumbing and gas plumbing and deco overlay. Okay, so let's get started. Let's get back to business. You just move your map ASD, WASD, which is really cool. So all to all, I think we have started in quite nice position because we have some oxalites over here. So let's start digging with G, and we're gonna go down here right away. Why is that? Because we need this water body, because we need to have access to water, and there is also a shitloads of algae, which will help us make the food. Of course, we will uncover this one because there are also some things that I believe we can harvest, if I'm not mistaken, like plants. That would be really super useful to us, at least at the beginning, since we do have some food, which is over here, because this is our menu. We have some food rations which are stored over here. So right, let's get going and let's do some digging. Of course, these guys do have jobs to be done, and you can make them do what you want, actually. So this is in similarity to RimWorld. Some say that this game is quite... Ooh. They don't like something, apparently, but let's not worry about that. Right, so this game is really super cool, and I love it. And it is really similar to RimWorld as well as Don't Starve, especially the art style, which is really awesome. Right, so as you can see, the lady over here just brought some food into the food container, but let's start by making a storage compactor. Now we're gonna pop that one over here. We need some sleeping quarters as well. That is not good, because, well, now when I think about it, we're not going to be dealing with that as well. Right away, I'm going to start building tiles, because they do get bonus not by walking on the smooth surface instead of just walking on rocks and sharp rocks. So that would be really useful to have as well. We're going to go down with a ladder already. And yeah, we need to get over here. Maybe this is gonna be our sleeping quarters. I have absolutely no idea. Let's dig some of those algae as well, because they will be super important to us in a second. Right, let's cancel that. We don't want that. Right, so I am really pleased with the starting point. We have some copper over here. We can do some digging over in that direction. That would be really useful. So yeah, let's get going. Let's move a bit faster. Right, we need to get to the water body as well, but I don't want to go like super close to it, because some of our guys can do some pissing, vomiting, and contaminate our water body, which we actually don't want. So I want to have a dam, some sort of a dam over here. So yeah, that's gonna be dealt with just one block that will stay over here next. We will need ladder going down. And actually, we don't need that. No, cancel that build. Alrighty then. So that is being done very well. So first of all, what we're gonna need as well is a shitter. Yes, I shit you not, we need a shitter. Right, where do I want to put the shitter? The place where the guys can shit. And over here, as you can see, there is a shitloads of contaminated water. We can deal with it later on, but for now, we're not gonna be dealing with that just yet. Right. There is a vacuum which is unbreathable. I don't know if we can fill this with oxygen. But there is oxygen, and because it is being generated over here. Right, I need a place for a shitter, as I said. So I think we're gonna go like over here. Yeah, that's gonna be a grand place to place it. Right, so let's get going. Let's go back to business and let's dig some sand. And pretty soon the guys will be quite happy that we can do some shitting devices. Right. So in plumbing we have an outhouse that reduces stress and and the spread of disease by regulating where duplicants relieve themselves. Right, so some blocks will drop. Well, this is sand, so apparently sand will collapse on top of stuff. And now I'm just thinking, how do I want to do it? Oh yeah, I completely forgot that we need to after storage compactor has been done, we need to select all the stuff that can be put into it. As you can see, people over here are suffocating. I have absolutely no idea why, so let's check that one out. Unfortunately, there are some contaminated oxygen gases over here, which sucks really, really badly. Okay, so let's build a shitter. Those guys will not spend so much time in here. So we're gonna build it right about here, and to prevent any gases, any gas leaks. Maybe we should build a door as well, because the pneumatic door encloses rooms without blocking the flow. So it won't. Block the flow of gas or liquids. But look at that, we have a shitter done. Yes, so people now can do pooping. Okay, so next order of business is going to be food processing, and I think since there's a shitloads of algae over here, we're going to do some digging at this level, and then we will place the oxygen, the microbe masher, right around here. That would be grand. Although it requires power, which sucks, and we still need to do it. Right, we're gonna be building power right around here. So let's start digging as well this section like that. Oh, they are sleeping. Oh, how nice. Unfortunately, I haven't made them beds. So let's correct that error right away. And let me just find the beds for those guys so that the next night they can have some fun. Right, so first of all, what we can do is build the cots. So I will be building cots right around here, maybe. 2 for now. That is sand, so that is not going to be an issue, but I really super duper would not like to dig this oxygen thing out, since it is super vital for us. Right, so chumps over here are eating. Well, ape over here just took a poop, which is really cool, and he is eating right next to the toilet, which is not super duper cool. But who's that? Bee? Is she called Bee? Let's just rename her to be a bee. Yeah, because why not? So that's gonna be Bee, there's Ape, and there's Archibald. Fantastic. Grimy dirty hands and sore back. Probably all because of the hard work that they had to do. Right, are we gonna dig this thing out over here? Apparently not. So That is not good, that is not good, but I guess we really super duper need to remove this block over here, because we need another cot, just because I want the guys to have some quality night time spent over here. Rightio. So now we can start thinking about making the power, the electricity. At the beginning you will only start with manual generator. Well, actually one of the duplicants will be running over here, and like a hamster. So that is going to be super awesome and fantastic. Now we will need a battery as well, and some electrical wires to connect the stuff that needs to be powered. Right, this one, well, without that, no, don't tell me that I don't have enough missing resources. So we do have some copper over here that we might want to dig. This is copper, and this is copper ore as well, that we will need right away. Okay, now we should connect those two, and then make the best out of it, like so. Fantastic. Right, unfortunately they are digging underneath, and I don't like that idea because I don't want this to be collapsed. So let's prioritize those blocks to be built first to support the oxalite that will provide us with oxygen, which is going to be cool. Now, as you can see, amount of stuff that we just have is much bigger. That is really super duper useful and awesome, and I'm really happy about it. Right, I don't know if they will be able to build those things over here. Unfortunately not. That is quite bad. What's that? Some blossom. Okay, I guess I need to sacrifice this section anyway. Will somebody do it? Yes, fantastic. Okay, now you can correct that, and boom. That is done. Is it connected? Is that the power generating, well, the food generating machine connected? Could somebody please work on that? Hello? Could you just go and do something? Disable building? Is there going to be anybody doing the running like a hamster? I guess not. Well, that sucks a bit. That sucks a bit. Okay, so next order of business is gonna be, let's check, algae and the oxidizer. We can produce oxygen. Well, we have shitloads of oxalate, so I'm not too fussed about having the trouble with oxygen. Let's go with 1 speed. That's gonna be enough. Those guys are transferring some stuff over here. We need to dig this algae anyway, so we might actually do that, since nobody wants to hop on the generator. That would be super useful if you could do some running in here. No, you're just gonna stand here and not do anything. Idle, dirty hands. Don't tell me that I don't have anybody who can do generate power. Athletics, Abe. So why you're not working on that? Oh, don't tell me that there is a... No, it's not a problem with... Hello? No? That is quite interesting, why they don't want to do anything about it. Where's the third guy? Wait. Did somebody die? Or has been digged underneath? No, we still have 3 guys. One is over here, one is over here. And where's the third one? Apparently they are not doing anything. Okay, so let's start digging. I need to figure out the thing with them, why they don't want to. Suffocating. Oh shit. I think somebody might be stuck over here. That is not good. That is not good. Okay, don't do that. Please go there and unsuffocate your friend. Abe, what the hell is gone wrong with you? Oh shit. Ooh, that might be a bit of a problem. Oh, luckily he survived. That was not cool. Not cool at all. Okay, so let's do that. He is suffocating. Could you just please move over here? Could you just start working on that? That would be really awesome. Unfortunately, Archibald does not want to cooperate whatsoever, but maybe he will do. Ah, that's much better. The problem is that in lower places, unbreathable gases such as carbon dioxide will gather, and that is quite a big of a problem. Mainly because, yeah, that was a ditch, and Archibald was stuck in that ditch. That's why he was suffocating a bit. Right, now with that power, we still need to connect those things together, and maybe somehow I will manage to do something about the fact that we don't have a people running in our manual generator. Right, so our next duplicant will be in here after 400 seconds, but we will probably leave that for the next episode. As you can see, guys are going up because, yeah, they need some sleep. So good night, boys and girls. I think that's going to be it for today's episode. They will have a nice quality time over there. I will just pass the night, and yeah, so that's going to be it for today's episode, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, remember to leave a like, comment about the game. Please subscribe to the channel if you're new and you like what you see, and I hope that we shall see each other in the next episode. So till then, take it easy, have fun and happy gaming. Ta-da!